Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a young boy named Liam. He was a quiet, reserved person who spent most of his time reading books and dreaming about a world full of adventure. His life was simple, yet there was always something missing. He often watched the children play together, laughing and enjoying life, but he always felt like an outsider. He didn't have many friends, and his social circle was limited. One day, as Liam was walking to the park, he saw a beautiful girl sitting under a tree, reading a book. Her name was Ava. She had long, flowing hair, bright eyes, and a smile that seemed to light up the whole park. She exuded confidence and grace, and everyone admired her. Liam was instantly captivated by her beauty, but he didn't have the courage to speak to her. Days passed, and Liam found himself visiting the park every afternoon, hoping to catch a glimpse of Ava. He admired her from afar, thinking that someone as beautiful and perfect as her would never be interested in someone like him. Still, he couldn't stop thinking about her. One day, after weeks of watching from the shadows, Liam gathered all his courage. He decided to speak to her. He nervously approached Ava, who was sitting on the same bench, lost in her book. "Hi," Liam stammered, his heart racing. I see you here a lot." Ava looked up from her book, smiling warmly. "Oh, hey! Yeah, I love reading here. It's peaceful." Liam felt his nerves start to settle as they continued talking. They shared stories about their favorite books, their hopes, and their dreams. Over time, their conversations became longer, and Liam began to feel a connection with her. He learned that Ava was not only beautiful but also kind-hearted and thoughtful. She, too, had insecurities and struggles, though they were different from his. Despite their growing bond, Liam still felt unworthy of her affection. He would often wonder, why would someone like her fall for someone like me? But as the weeks went by, Ava showed him nothing but kindness and support. She admired his quiet intelligence and his humble nature, something he hadn't realized people valued until then. One evening, after a long day of studying together, Ava turned to Liam and said, "You know, you're really special, Liam. Not because of how you look or how many friends you have, but because of who you are, your heart, your mind, and your kindness. You don't have to be someone you're not to be loved. Just be yourself." Liam was taken aback. For the first time, he felt truly seen. He realized that his worth wasn't determined by how many people liked him or how beautiful he was on the outside. It was about the person he was on the inside. Ava's words gave him the courage to take a step he had been too afraid to take. He confessed his feelings to her. "I know I'm not the most confident person, and I'm not sure if I'm good enough for you," Liam said, his voice shaky. "But I care about you. A lot." Ava smiled softly and took his hand. "Liam, you're more than good enough. You've always been enough." And with that, Liam realized that love wasn't about perfection or trying to be someone you weren't. It was about accepting yourself and being honest with others. Ava's love taught him the value of self-worth and the importance of believing in yourself.